Hello everyone, happy day wherever you are. I hope that you're doing great. We have a tarot card reading for today, March 9th to March 10th. I selected 3 cards, which are the following. We have the Knight of Wands reversed, the 9 of Wands upright, and we have the 8 of Wands reversed. So we have a really interesting spread here, and it's a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion and action, and a lot of movement in terms of creativity, passion, energy, and like inner urgings. So what does it mean for all of us? So my interpretation is that starting out with the Knight of Wands, and he is upside down, which means that normally it would be a message of action and moving ahead, charging ahead, as we can see him. And he's really fired up and driven. However, the fact that it's reversed is guiding us and suggesting that it's a time to step back and avoid hasty or impulsive actions today. It's more an energy of getting your ducks in a row and waiting for the answers, in the sense that yesterday we were guided to make a decision, to make a choice between 2 possibilities. And if we have taken that choice, if we've made our decision, then we have to wait. And it indicates the fact that it's reversed is suggesting that there's a slight delay or a waiting phase. So now it's a matter of waiting to receive the answer from your counterpart or from whatever party it is that you're liaising with. And it's important to wait and to hold your horses, literally, because if you are impulsive and hasty, then you may sabotage yourself, you may be too pushy in this situation, and you may not allow the energy to congeal and to rebalance. Because you see, whenever we take an action or we do something, we then shift the energies, which means that they then need to be rebalanced. And you don't have to rebalance it yourself. It happens by all the combination of energies out there between the other people that you're connecting with, within yourself, your physical body. So it's a guidance to hold your horses, to be more reflective now that you've taken your action yesterday or in the recent past, and sit tight, think through before acting any further, and know that delays are not denials. That is, just because something is late doesn't mean it's not going to happen at all. And this is really key and important to bear in mind. So be relaxed, be calm. And another thing that I had noted here is that it's important to take your time and focus on your blessings, because many times we're rushing through life, getting from one thing to the next. You know, we want something now, waiting for the result to come, and then it does come. We are at that new phase of our life or in the relationship, and then there's something new that we want. There's something more that we're desiring. So it's an endless cycle, really, of wanting and receiving and wanting and receiving, wanting and receiving. And the key to living a joyful life is to be happy in this current moment, to be fully present, to be thankful for our blessings. It's something I remind myself of daily, because I constantly remind myself, or I try to, that, you know, I want this now. And when and if it comes about in divine grace, then there will be something more that I want. And the key is also to be content with what we do have. And I feel that contentment is really key, because if we're not content with what we do have, then we're always rushing ahead, charging towards something more. And when is our cup ever really full? So the key is to harness the power of our desires, to be happy with wanting something, to not be in despair that we're waiting and not receiving yet, and to enjoy the process. And this is what the card reminds us of in the reversed position. And then it's followed by the Nine of Wands, which is really a lovely segue into an energy that is inviting you to celebrate your victories. This man here, it's number 9, and he's gone through so much, and this represents you. You've been through so many things, many hardships and obstacles, but also many happy moments, and it's been a series of peaks and valleys, which is the human flow, the human life flow, the pattern of living. And so be cognizant of how far you've come and that you are near the finish line. And in fact, the guidance I received is that act as if it's already done. Pretend, act as if you already have the answer. You already know what the outcome is, and you have the outcome that you do desire, because that is going to enhance your feelings. You're going to feel much better at what is going on in your life, and your energy will remain in a positive place. So this fellow here, he's looking back at everything he's overcome, and this can be you. And indeed, if you're listening to this, then it is a representation of you going through your life journey till now. So sit back, be okay with the waiting game, and do other things that enliven you. And know that when it's time to act, you will know 100% without any doubt that this is the right move, or this is the right thing for you, or this is the correct decision and the good path that you wish to take. But give it time so that the energies settle and allow it to work in your favor. Because if you rush, then you're sending out a message of desperation. And also, you may not be fully aware of what does work for you in the highest order. We think we do, but your higher self really knows. And if it's not materialized yet, then there may be some additional details being worked out. So act as if it's already true, it's already done. The decision has been made. The best is going to happen, and now we just need to line up with that. And finally, it's concluded with the Eight of Wands reversed as well. So it means, again, normally this card would say that it's time for action, it's time for movement. However, upside down, it's guiding us to consider that it may not be the time to take any quick and drastic action. The time now is to rest easy with the work that you've completed till now. And be aware of the implications of what you're asking for, or the changes that may happen. And this card also indicates or signals to possible travel or moving from where you are now to a new location. If this is what you've been asking for or wanting, or if it's even out there in the cards, then know that, yeah, if it comes through, then you have to displace yourself. You have to inconvenience yourself momentarily. And it will mean prioritizing and selecting what matters most. You may have to adapt to new people, new environment, new circumstances, a new scenario. And even if you think you're going back to the same, it won't be exactly the same. So it's readaptation, readjustment. So these will be changes, significant changes, and it may mean a distance from your current situation, which is perhaps comfortable as it is. So the key message is to use this time of waiting not as a delay or as a period of impatience, but rather as an experience of being happy in the now, being fully present, being totally present with those around you, with your surroundings, with yourself and your thoughts. Here and now, what gives you happiness? What makes you happiness? What adds to your wellness? What things already make your life beautiful? And what more can we appreciate? And ask yourself, if I'm so happy now, then What could make it even better? What do I want to keep? And can I let go of? And those thoughts are energy. And if there's something that really inspires you in those thoughts, then use it as an intention. Like, I intend to release these things that no longer serve me. Like, I intend to release my codependency on X person, or being in this location. I'm open and flexible, and I am willing to go with the flow. And in order to survive and thrive, to thrive in life, one of the key components is adaptability, flexibility, and going with the flow of life, because the universe knows what it's doing, and we are united with the universe. And if we truly intend to flow with the world that supports and surrounds us, then we are in tune with what serves our highest good and the highest good of all concerned. And this means taking it easy, taking a breath, and being okay with waiting and uncertainty for now. So I'm wishing you a beautiful evening, and I'll see you next time. Take care.